Hello! Welcome back to another episode. So let me make sure. I have a surprise to show. Okay, that is configured properly. Cool. Well, welcome to another stream. It is a Friday stream, which is an unusual one for me, but you know, that's the way things go. Let's see, it is Friday, April 17th of 2020. Hey, what's up, Ethan? Hello, hello. But yeah, I have a cool new thing to show. So let me first jump into the normal view that you guys are used to, which is this one. But we also have a fancy new keyboard cam. This is mostly because I'm gonna do electronics tomorrow, but yeah, we have a fancy new keyboard cam. So now you can see how white my hands are. They're not actually that white in real life. I don't know why. I haven't messed with the camera balance or whatever you're supposed to do, but yeah. So anyway, keyboard cam, so you can see the keyboard now. So I can obstruct even more of the screen. Perfect for when you type your passwords. Yeah, no, that's why I have two separate ones, so that I can make sure to you know, disable it when I type my passwords. I know I'm gonna forget one of these times though, so I'm gonna have to be very diligent about it. Cause then I have to mute my mic. Yo, you know, I should just make this one. Maybe I should have 3 of these scenes, like one where it software mutes me. That way, I only have to click one thing. That'd be the big brain smart way to do it. But I'm not necessarily how I will do it. But we'll figure that out eventually. But yeah, now I can obstruct even more of the screen, so you guys can yell at me even more often when I'm blocking important code. But that's the way things go, I guess. But yeah, let me do a little recap since Wednesday. Wednesday we worked on this thing, which I did merge yesterday, which does our, you know, name tuple and type dict rewrite automatically. Hey, what's up, RKJ? Hello, hello. Oh man, I made some banana bread today. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. But oh wait, that's not the right. There we go. Oh, this new view is a little bit annoying. Move. Apparently the dog cam has a microphone. We're gonna mute that because we definitely don't want that happening. Why can't I move you? Ah. Oh, I bet I have to move. Like a so. Oh, that didn't do it. Anyway, OBS. Weird stuff. Where's the feet cam? Alright, sarcastic Dante. I see what you're looking for. I don't know, maybe I'll set up a feet camera. No one wants to see my feet, hopefully. But I guess like here's my feet. You can see them on the internet with my flip-flops on. Now I'm gonna be on that fucking wiki. What is it like? I'm not gonna look it up. I don't want to be on the list. There's like a feet wiki or some sort, or so I'm told. But yeah, I did one thing offline this morning in the programming realm since Wednesday. Mostly been, you know, playing vidgy games instead. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. But it turns out, and I knew this was a bug, I just didn't bother fixing it until somebody complained about it, but someone finally complained about it. On Windows, if you install something that tries to upgrade this package called pip, then you get the famous WinError5 problem with where pip will try and overwrite itself while it's running pip. And so, yeah. Yeah, anyway, the fix is easy. I was using pip directly, but you can use python-mpip, and then it doesn't do that. So you can see, scroll over here. We were calling pip.exe, but yeah, which resulted in this crash. But anyway, the fix was super simple. I just changed pip to python-mpip, and everything fixed. Very yay, much happy. I actually decreased the number of lines of code because I moved this up here, and I was able to delete this because we don't need it as a tuple anymore. We can just splat it into this tuple, which is pretty awesome. Feedpedia, gotta remember to send a PR to that. Hey, what's up, Knackle-Eric? Hello, hello. Ethan Timing says, ah yes, my favorite win error. I always use python-mpip Install -U pip when upgrading pip. Yeah. I just try and not mess with pip all that much if I don't have to. But yeah. Anyway, it's fixed now. I think it's related to pip tools being now in the list of hooks that you can install via pre-commit, added very recently. I don't know that I would use this in a pre-commit hook. I would probably use it in a pre-push hook because it's kind of slow. You probably don't want to run it on every commit, but it now does work with pre-commit. Hey. But pretty cool. Seems fine to me. But yeah, nifty. Anyway, the plan for today. What is the plan for today? Oh, I know the plan for today is. Hey, what's up, GM Knight? Hello. Welcome to the stream. You'll finally see my hands on the keyboard. Ethan Demi says, do you have any recommendations for setting up an apt repo? Do you mean like a private apt repository or like a public one? As a public one, I would just go with like, you know, the Launchpad PPAs seem to work pretty well. Although I don't know if those are Ubuntu specific or if you can set one up for Debian. Now we can see you typing your password, right? You can also see me cheating at typing, which is something I'm sure you guys will see quite a lot, because that's me, you know? Anyway, so I started poking at this a little bit before, and I started working on this actually offline, but then I figured I would just do it all online, because that's going to be more useful for you guys, and well, we'll go from there. PPAs don't work on Debian. Real. PPA equivalent for Debian. Don't break Debian. Oh no. Lol, this is such a good photo. Installing software from random websites is a bad idea. Yeah. Don't blindly follow bad advice. Okay, cool. I'll close this wiki page then. Can I make a Debian PPA on Launchpad? Seems Ubuntu specific, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have any advice. I fortunately don't package for Debian directly. Just Ubuntu. We did a thing at Yelp, which kind of worked, but also had all sorts of problems. But, I don't know. I don't have any good answers, sorry. Yeah, the other server, we have a keyboard cam now. I mostly got it so that we can do electronic stuff tomorrow. Let me show you some of this stuff. Well, I won't spoil all of it. We'll do like unboxing, because I haven't actually opened any of it yet, but we're gonna be playing with a Arduino Uno. Yeah. Here's the end of the box where you can kind of see that. That would probably have been easier for me to just do this. But anyway, we're gonna be playing with electronics tomorrow, so I got a document camera so that hopefully we can, you know, see all the going-ons of going-ons there. Which will be fun. Knight says, nice video by the way on None versus Snow Return. Oh yeah. Glad you liked it. I thought that was a cool video.
You might want to get some sun on those hands. Girls won't find that pastiness attractive.
So, here. It's not that white. It's just the camera makes it look way worse. Okay, sarcastic Dante. I'll drink some water. Whoosh. Perfect. Now there's more space to hide things. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Nakalaric? Hello. One more camera view to hide stuff. But I'm confused what you guys are talking about. Anyway, there's one more that I have to hide when I type passwords in, you know? But yeah, I don't know anything about a plain apt repos stuffs, so unfortunately. Really? I'm confused, Python CodeBot. I'm lost. We will protect our homeland! Indeed, Knowledge. Okay, so I started working on this and then realized that the approach that I was taking is probably not going to work. And I figured I'd do it on stream so you guys can see what's up and kind of go from there. Also, you'll see that I talk with my hands because, you know, that Italian in me. Hey, what's up, Michaela? Hello, hello. How's it going? We're actually just going to reclone this because I think it's out of date. Dead snakes, Python. Oh, I don't have those cloned right. Don't have tab complete there. Okay, so we're gonna start by going from Ubuntu Bionic and making an Ubuntu vocal branch. Of course, if I, you know, -b properly. But the main thing that we're going to be changing here is this file here, this control.in. I wonder if there's syntax highlighting for that. TextMate syntax highlighting control, Debian control file. Could probably write one. TextMate syntax Debian. Oh, we're never gonna find that. Anyway, I was hoping there would be like some sort of syntax highlighting for this, but it's fine that there isn't. We'll make that happen. So. Now it just says, oh look, as well as being a liar, you're perpetuating stereotypes about Italians. Oh, I forgot to shave today too. Dang it. Quality stream from me. It's me, Antonio. The Red Scodia. Yeah, we can really perpetuate some stereotypes there. Justin Musty says, "Hey, in the Nerds Code, how are you? I need your help with something." Oh no, what do you need my help with? Jim Knight says, "Can you please use the left side of the screen view for showing code?" Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, I will. Because we've lost even more. Oh, I get what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about me hiding the code behind there. I'm not a little slow. Little slow there. Okay, control.in is what we want to do. Okay, so some of these packages have changed in Ubuntu Focal, so we're going to have to go through each and every one of these and figure out which one is the ones that we want to do properly. Meanwhile, Sarcastic Dante is trying to get terminal escapes to show up here, but you know, maybe I should make it interpret terminal escapes just to be lols there. That'd be fun. Justin Musty says, I'm trying to figure out what would be the most efficient way to generate a checksum on a file where size matters. Like, you know, like SHA-256 sum sort of deal. Like something like this. Usually the pattern in Python. I know, don't write code on this monitor, but I'm not. I'll limit the indent. Hashlib def main if name exit main. So the usual way is with open in binary mode. We're doing things here that I never do. Is it all on screen? Yeah, it's on screen. Oh, we should you know, type annotate this as well, because we're professional programmers. Where did I put this file? It's see it all fits within 40 characters now. Where the fuck is this file? Is it here? Yeah, there it is. So let me. That's the 256 sum of the README, and if we do our version, Python version of that, right? We need Python 3.8. We get the same result. So this is kind of like how people usually do this, and then you just adjust this block size for, you know, I think 4096 is a more common block size here, but you essentially end up building something like this. Yes, I'm looking into the hash library as well. The entire concept is new to me. Did you guys just ping me via my bot? You guys are fun. But yeah, this is generally the approach that you'd use. So you read a block at a time. This avoids splitting the whole file into memory. Yeah, we have a new camera, Toddy. I'm gonna start learning about type annotations, trying to write some code with it, but yeah. Maybe a nice future idea for babi. Add a command to show the current path. It is, I mean, kind of up here-ish. But yeah, maybe. Maybe it could show like the last directory name. That would have been a nice, hint there. Just a message says, thank you, that makes sense to me. Oh yeah, I can get this into the paste bin as well if you want to copy and paste some code. But this is kind of and this is really only what I do if performance matters and like memory is somewhat limited. Otherwise I would just, do this the other way, where you just do f.read on everything. This is how I would do it if I don't care about how much memory. Which lol, I don't care about memory. But anyway. Okay, so control.in. Do I want to start with Python 3.9? Yeah, let's start with Python 3.9. And then we'll do 3.5 next, because that's the easiest. Justin Mosey says, anyhow, back to my stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Now it's just triggered by the hand positions on the keyboard. Yo, you're gonna hate my keyboard cam. This is why I haven't done this before. You are absolutely gonna hate my keyboard cam, because I'm so bad at keyboarding. Mahoho says, I'm watching for learning some tips. Seems like cyberpunk terminal thing kills me every time. It's not super cyberpunk, but yeah, I will spend a lot of time in the terminal. Oh yeah, I was gonna not show code on that one so that you guys can see more of it. Yeah, says, so why exit main instead of just main? I keep seeing the latter way last time I checked. Well, good thing you asked, Michaela. I made a video about this. So you can check out the video and see what Past Me says about this. Where is that? This one. So check out this video. For those of you that have not showed up to my YouTube channel, that's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode with that shameless self-promotion. But yeah, that exact question is addressed in that video, so you can check it out. Sarcastic Dundee says, I was thinking of buying more RAM, but it'd be a shame to buy DDR3. Yeah, at this point you probably wait for the next generation. Keyboarding sounds like a sport. Is it like surfing? Yeah. I have a plan. I have a video. Yes. Of course you did. What are you doing? Like 2 a day now? No, I must have been doing like 1 a day. No timestamp. The video is short. Just watch the whole thing. That's why they're short. But it's towards the end, I think, if I recall correctly. But yeah, you guys are absolutely going to hate my my typing skills, and that's just fine. Ubuntu focal. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do, rmti bash, is we have to audit every single package that's in this file and make sure like all the versioned ones are properly installable. I know curses changes, so we'll absolutely need to change this one. but we'll probably need to change some other ones as well. Like this one might become 3.1. I don't know. We'll see. Keeping your hand on the home row is overrated. Yeah, man. If I typed properly, we wouldn't even have Babby. Like, do you guys not want Babby? Because this is how you don't get Babby if I don't type on the home row. Or if I do type on the home row. I do, kind of, but you'll also see, like, sometimes I don't. Sometimes my hands are bouncing all over the place. Why you gotta be slow? Okay. libn, or no, it would be app cache search lib curses lib and curses. Yeah, that's what I did before. Okay, so there's libncurses 5dev and libncurses w5dev, but we're going to be using libncurses w6. The fuck is this? The Ada bindings for libcurses. Great. But yeah, legacy version. We're going to try and avoid the legacy versions wherever possible. I assume that it builds fine with the new ones, so we're going to do that. I noticed that there is no libncurses wdev. I wonder what happens if we apt install libncurses wdev. w6dev. Did they merge the two packages? This, let me do no install recommends. That is going to install. Why do I feel like this output is different than usual? Oh, because I used apt maybe? It's not installing curses at all. What the fuck is going on here? Is it just going to install the headers? What is this? What is this image? Yes. Good old keyboard cat. It's so accurate. Oof. And you guys are making me self-conscious about my keyboard. Oh, God. I'm already get status. Maybe curses is already installed? Oh, it was already installed. Okay. That's why it didn't get installed. Alright, so I think this is now libncurses.dev and not ncurses5. Oh, libncurses. See if there's... Does curses show up anywhere else? No, cool. Alright, app cache search zlib. Dash dev. Does this package really change? Oh, no. Okay, that one's fine. libbz2dev. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Liblzma. Seems fine. libexpat1. Oh no, I skipped ahead. libgdbm. This one probably doesn't change. I'm pretty sure curses is gonna be the only ones. Are those skin flakes I see on the keyboard and hair? No, the camera's probably just low. Unless, well, it's possible. I haven't cleaned my keyboard in a while. Ew, gross keyboard! Okay, I'm only just gonna look at the numbered ones. Hopefully none of the other ones are... They're pubes. Yeah, that would be... That would be a bit wild. Lick the keyboard? No, I'm not licking the keyboard. I'm not licking the keyboard. libsqlite. That one still seems the same. Let's libgmp. That one's numbered. Oh, the number changes. Oh, libgpm. Not to be confused with libgmp. Okay, that one's fine. General purpose mouse libraries. Great. Okay, I think those are mostly fine. So only one change. It seems too good to be true. Huh. Guess we'll go with that. We gotta regenerate the other file. Debian/control. What do you mean, nothing to change? Oh right, it's make control file? Yeah. And for whatever reason, it always makes this tester. But I think that's all we need to change. Trailing white space to trailing white space. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you'll love to see it. What is BDGCC? No idea. Seems to not be a thing. Hey, what's up, Mindful Fox? Yeah, keyboard cam, right? It's so that I can do electronics tomorrow, but I set it up as a keyboard cam for today, so that's the thing. Oh, you can't really see my thumbs up. Thumbs up. I guess you could see it if I do like a thumb sideways. Because the camera is like super weirdly oriented so that things will show up. But anyway. Update packages for focal. Okay, so the reason that I did that first is there is adding a Docker file for a new Ubuntu release, which is what we want to do here. Can't see that because it's off screen. Well, put it so it's on screen. So I'm just replacing Xenial with focal here, and then we'll run this command, and it's going to take forever. Also, we're going to change 6 to 9. But yeah, this command. Whoa. Or it doesn't take forever. Why does it not take forever? I could have sworn this used to take forever. Oh, it builds an image, and then... Oh, probably because I have this image chilling out. So then it was super quick. Alright, so this is the Docker file that we'll hopefully be using to build these packages. The main change that I want to check for is, yeah, the curses version changed here. But yeah, these are all of the packages that it auto assumed were things. And so I think all that's left to do, assuming everything is done properly, correctly here, is to make a changelog entry. Which I just forget how to do. ECH-V. Instead of bionic one, we're gonna be focal one. What the fuck? That was weird. What happened there? Why did it open a file named 3+? What? Maybe babi is not working properly here? What is this +3 supposed to be? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing in Vim too? What? I guess we gotta support that. I did not know that was a thing, but we'll make a bug report for that. We'll hopefully do that while we'll work on that while it's building, because the builds are gonna take fucking forever. Let's see, support +n notation for starting a file with an offset. This is used, for example, by dch-v, which currently tries to open a file named +3. Oops. Well, we're gonna call it a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Because I didn't even know this was a thing. But yeah, we can just ignore this file for now. Don't type your password, yeah. Right? Nickel Eric says, Anthony isn't hitting the escape key enough, not enough modes in babi. True. Updated version says keyboard stream. Yes, we has the keyboard stream. Aaron CL says, Aaron watches Anthony write code. Indeed. That's what's going on. I hit the escape key. Are you happy there now? Bug, yeah. Also time to pause this Anthony Writes Code on Twitch person so I can watch this Anthony Writes Code person on YouTube. Know that feel. Okay, but yeah, we can ignore this. But yeah, it would be cool to implement that, wouldn't it? Update packaging for focal. Wait, why does this still say Bionic? Did I run the wrong command? I did write the wrong command. Focal 1. Okay, so in theory, if I did everything right, I should be able to run this command and it will build this. And this is gonna take a long time. So we have a bunch of choices of things to work on in the meantime. One thing that we can work on is this, I guess. I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's see what happens if you do +5 readme.m. What does this do? That's babi. I want bin nano. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Does Vim do the same thing? Vim. So line 3 in that. Oh wait, what happened there? That's line 5. Is it because I passed the same file name twice? Nope. Vim just does last one wins. Oops. Nano seems to have a better behavior than Vim here. That seems weird. Mindful Fox says, what's +n? It changes the line in the file that the cursor starts at. So like +3 says open this file at line 3, +5 says open this file at line 5. Vim just picks last one wins and then does that for all the files. You'll see, even though I have +3, +5 here, this is line 5. And this is still line 5. So it might be like a micro bug in Vim. Not really sure. Can you open in a column with +3, 4? Yes. Yes. Let me pick something that's not. That didn't work at all in Vim. Unless I did it backwards. Hey, what's up, Rootkey? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's just do it with one file. Yeah, Nano does it properly. Vim does not. We found a bug in Vim, guys. Why did it? What the fuck? Unless Vim has the opposite notation, it's certainly possible. No, Vim's just wrong. It picks this number and ignores this one. So Nano is doing this more correctly. Oddly enough. So weird. Man, Nano. Yeah, so you could do plus line, comma, column. Oh, and it's in pairs. And this part's optional. Oh, I see it. Clip that out of context. Pavan Kumar P says, seems like I missed a lot. New keyboard view camera. Yeah, this is the first stream with it. Because I'm going to be doing electronics tomorrow. Which will be dope. Assuming it goes well, I have no idea. I don't know anything about electronics, so we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, my phone. But I got a new document camera so that we can do that. Apparently, so the crazy thing is like every camera in the world was sold out on Amazon. So like this was the only, like this shitty camera was the only one that I could find that was not super sold out. That's weird. I was just looking at my whispers on Twitch and someone just said, hey, and nothing else. Hey. Aging Suze, yeah. Suze might be interested in when I hack on tomorrow, but yeah, it'll be cool. Will we see some C tomorrow? In theory, yes. In theory, we will write some C tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Man Vim plus num. For the first file, the cursor will be positioned at line num. If num is missing, the cursor will be positioned on the last line. Last line? Really? That seems weird. Oh! It is indeed. What does Nano do for that? Oh, that's babi. Nano does not do that. Nano ignores the missing thing. Man, so Vim and Nano are super inconsistent here.
Take all my bits, UWU.
Toddy says, take all my bits, ooh. Thank you for the bits, friend. 141 bits. That's quite a few bits. A lot of bitsies there. Thank you, Toddy. Itsy bitsy bitsies. Okay. So let me rebase this branch first, even though we're not going to work on the wide character stuff today. Oops. Alright, so do we want to make this work like Nano, or do we want to make this work like Vim? Is the question. Max is that, at least? Aaron Cial says, Dead Snakes question mark. So Dead Snakes is an Ubuntu PPA that forward ports and back ports Pythons. I used to just forward port, but now it backports them because when I started working on the project, I started backporting stuff. I guess there was some backporting before that, but yeah, basically I rebuild Pythons that target the current LTS releases, and there's going to be a new LTS release finalized, well, first released, I guess not really finalized because it's always ever evolving, but Focal will come out next week. And they've gotten to the package freeze, so we're going to start working on trying to build Pythons for it. Yeah, we're building the Focal Docker file right now. It's not producing any output here because I've hidden it.
Dead Snakes hype. Oh.
Ethan says, Dead Snakes hype with 137 bits. Does that put you back in the lead? think it doesn't. I think you're very, very close to being the lead, but not quite. With Toddy picking up the lead there, but yeah. But yeah, that's Dead Snakes. I package Pythons. The Elm server says, C was the only language I had a course on in university. I forgot everything. I can't even write Hello World anymore. C's not that bad. You could probably write printf Hello World. GeoTrek says, hello, my friend Anthony. Long time no see. How's my friend going? I'm doing fine. Web coding says Pigeon. I have not seen this icon in 5 to 8 years. I use it every day. Almost every day. Not in my Linux environment, though. The Elm server says, why are the LTSs always 0.04? So the reason for that is Ubuntu uses calendar versioning, and January, February, March. Oh, I can't even see my fingers. I was trying to be all dramatic. January, February, March, April. So it's released in the 4th month, and so that's why they call it that. Hey, what's up, web coding? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Now it just says puts Fossa hat on, right? Oh, now you're in 1. I see. You're up by 1. That's funny. Oh, we got past the first part, which means it's gonna start spewing to the console about building and stuff. But yeah, you want to see how Babi is better than Nano? Check this shit out. Look at how much nicer this is than this crappy uncolored Nano output. Scoff. Is that gonna be a problem? That's gonna be a problem. Maybe it's not gonna be a problem. That definitely should have been a problem. But anyway, the build spew has started. We'll let that go. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm not signing the package. I had to sign the package. Okay, but I think we'll support the nano syntax here, which actually makes this kind of tricky. Hey, what's up, Cybergenic? Hello. How you doing? I'm doing much better today than I was on Wednesday. Man, I was in such a bad mood on Wednesday. But today I'm in a decent mood. Backlit keyboard, yeah, it is backlit. It's kind of nice. I really like it. And my hands look super white on this camera. They're not actually that white, I promise. I'm more of like a olive tone, but you know, camera makes me look super white. Okay, so let's make a test for this. Slash features initial position test.py. Happens if you do -1. Oh, that's cool. It actually goes to the last line. Oh, that's actually going to be really bad though. Like if we did this on a really large file like babi, file.py, it would have, like, babi's going to have to highlight this whole file before it can render. So we have a new, like, worst case scenario for opening babi. But does it do rainbow waves? Mine does, and it sparks joy. I don't think mine has colors. I don't actually know though. Let's see. I think the only controllable lights are, can you even see them? There's 3 little LEDs down here. You probably can't see them, but no, there's only 2 LEDs. I can count to 2. What? 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 Apparently if you search code87v3, Google just tells you big ass rubber bands. Like, what the fuck? Big ass rubber bands. RGB makes you more productive. So, oh, there's a clip. I'll look at the clip in a second. Google's tired of your shit, as they should be. This one cycles through rainbow colors, so that's where you get the nice, you know, fun, nice stuff there.
Can you read? Read that again.
You read that again? What? Rubber pads. No, I can't read. You're right now, Edge. Big ass rubber pads. Even better. Alright, let me click on this clip. You're right. I can't read. You got me, buddy. Is that gonna be a problem? That's gonna be a problem. Maybe it's not gonna be a problem. Problem? Big ass rubber pads. Yeah, I don't think you can control the backlight color. I think it's just always white. You can change the case color. I didn't do anything. Where's the like preview? Preview. Oh, there's the white version. But yeah, I don't think you can change the backlight color. Although, oh yeah, no, there's the indicator lights. I have 3 lights, but mine only has 2 spots. Oh. Maybe this is on the other, yeah, this is on the other keyboard, which has the number pad. Not on the 87 key one. But anyway, keyboards. Keyboards. I missed your clip. Did you clip something, Sarcastic Donate? Oh, you did. Good. Anthony's opinion on Vim. Vim's just wrong. No. Vim's just wrong. Vim's just wrong. Oof. Web coding size, is this the Logitech G Pro? Nope, it is the Code V3 87 key. Well then your keyboard sucks then. Yikes. Cybergenic says, I use the Vortex Gear Race 3. It's pretty nice and minimum. Oh, I see. $165 and no RGB. The 2 individual have RGB. The lights are, you can see, there's 3 little LEDs down here. You probably can't see them, but no, there's only 2 LEDs. I can count to 2. The lights are. I can indeed count to 2. Aaron CL says, new theory, syntax highlighting creates value by telling the programmer the code all parses, i.e. the grammar is right. The individual colors don't really matter. So the problem with that is some syntax highlighting is done using partial grammars. So you can see like this one, you know, partially parses, but you know, is definitely not valid because they're missing like statements and stuff here. But that really depends on the language and stuff, and the amount of features. Oh, this build's almost done. 1 file, but yeah, I think that's a good thought. And exits. With run +2, go to line 2, stir F as H and exit H. So we're just gonna do probably a bunch of tests directly in this file, which is gonna be slow because it's gonna have to open and close a bunch of times, but whatever. So this should put it on line 2, which is actually y equals 2. It is 0 index, but there's a header line at the top. And it'll stay at 0. So let's just try and get that one working. And it's failing! Yay! It's fake because it goes faster. So it didn't change the line at all. In fact, it opened a file named +2. Are you using a VM? Yes. Sneakily, it's Windows. Also, I need to update VirtualBox, but I haven't done that. but I need to soon. Well, this is almost done. I wonder why it's taking so long. Well, actually, this one isn't taking that long. The 3.6 and 3.7 and 3.8 builds are going to take forever because they do PGO, but I haven't enabled PGO on 3.9 yet because it is not final. Okay, so let's get this first one working. How do we want to do this? Babi, actually, what happens if I do nano +1 +1? Opens a file name +1. Interesting. Interesting. So Nano is very, very strict about pairwise lookups in there. In their implementation, which I guess we could probably do the same thing. It means we're gonna have to change the bunch of signatures and types of stuff. Nino says, I watched the whole video and you didn't explain the difference between main and exit main. You just explained that. Aw, dang it, really? Could have sworn I talked about it. Anyway, we'll talk about just that little bit instead of doing the whole thing. The main reason is so that you can send the exit code out. Almost instinctively typed exit main there. So when I talked about the error code part, that was the main part. Let's just make a real crappy program. If len sys.argv is less than 1, 2, sure. Print usage. So a nice little hello world program here. So when it's an error, we want it to exit non-zero. Where's this file? Here. And if we don't do exit main there, so we got our error here. I should probably just say error. Yeah, sure. This is an error, and we wanted it the process to exit 1, but it exits 0. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in the video. I didn't, well then I done fucking goofed. But if we change this to exit, then this return value from this function becomes the exit code of the program. And this makes it more testable than doing, you know, exit 1 here, even though it would work out the same. Like, this form of the code works just as well. Mains. So you can see, like, we get the return code 1. You guys can still see that, yeah, okay, cool. But, yeah, so I just always use this pattern, and works well for me. There's someone who's producing clones of the IBM Model M. Is that old buckety keyboard that people really like for some reason? Yeah, this one. I used to have one of these way back in the day, I think. Might still have it in my old house. My parents' house, I guess. Sarcastic Dante says he made you watch it. Views! I'm pretty sure it's in the video. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I've been used. Yeah. I'm using you for my YouTube views. That's totally what it is. Cybergenic says, so I'm used to using Vim and I downloaded Babi and trying to use it. Can you give me some movement tips? Yes. All the keyboard shortcuts are in the README. Everything's the arrow keys. Super newbie. Yeah, here's like the basics, like quit with Control X. You can also quit with Vim keys. It's basically insert mode by default with arrow keys. P says, I thought return gives control back. Why the return code was different? So in this one, if there's nothing, like nothing is done with the return value here, it's just discarded. But I wanted it to, you know, make the program exit with that code, and so that's what exit does. And the pedant will say, oh, you should use sys.exit because exit is not initialized by default, it's part of site. But I address all this in the video. You could even do raise system exit if you don't want the import. But then explaining raise to people can be complicated. But I do go over all that in the video. Does it return none otherwise? Yeah, the default return code of a program is 0, which you can actually, you know, exit main, and if main returns none, this is the same as 0. So you can see this returned none, but exit 0. But yeah. Oh my goodness, it finished. Maybe this is gonna be way easier than I expect. Okay. So that's the first package. Let's run it and see if the packages work. Run rmti -v ubuntu focal dash. So this is delete the container when it's done, give me a TTY that's interactive, and then mount this directory, which is down one directory, and then into the dist @/dist read only, and then focal image, and we're running bash. So if we ls dist, these are the packages that I just built. Oh, we also have the Xenial package in there. Oh. Which we can delete because we don't need those. Xenial star. And this is a live mount, so when I modified it on my host system, it modified it here. Yeah, so we don't have any more Xenial stuff there. And this is, I'm basically going to run this until it succeeds. This is tell dpackage to try and install all of these. It's going to fail the first time, and that's fine. And then apt install -yf. This is fix and answer yes to all the questions. So hopefully it'll, yeah. So it should crash the first time. Oh, and we don't want and because it's going to fail. We want semicolon. Let's try that again. Here's the basics 873-page cheat sheet. It's not that long. There's not that much here. There's like 20 keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so it failed the first time. We'll run it again. It's not that complicated. Maybe this will be easier than I expected, said moments before disaster. Right? Recursive Chat says, I can't believe Python is at 3.9. Is 4.0 on the horizon, or is it going to be 3.10? I have spent a lot of time thinking about this. As such, I have created a package called Flagate 2020, because later this year, we will start seeing the next alpha for the next version. And you can check out this package. Basically, both 4.0 and 3.10 are going to break a lot of code. 3.10 will break less code than 4.0, so I'm almost certain that that's what's going to happen. And I'm not sure they've like officially announced it yet, but pretty sure 3.10 is going to happen next. The reason it breaks a lot of code is people access sys.version, the string, incorrectly a lot. And so, like, if you were to import sys and do sys.version:3, it works fine for 3.6, but in 3.10, this is a fake version of 3.10. I built a custom package just to validate this kind of problem. But sys.version:3 will suddenly report that you're running Python 3.1, which is definitely not what you intended. This is not what I had planned. But yeah. So anyway, this is a package that helps you lint your code for these sorts of problems. But the reason Python 4 will be a bigger problem is due to the package that lots and lots of people use called 6. And the reason it's going to be a problem is shit like this in Python 4. So what will the constant that I've highlighted be in Python 4.0? Well, sys.versioninfo 0 will be 4, and 4 is not equal to 3, so pi3 will be false. And so if we scroll down a little bit, this is the nice Python 3 code. We'll suddenly start running Python 2 code in Python 4. Gross. This should say greater than or equal to. And this should say probably either less than or equal to or less than 3 or something like that. But anyway, Python 4 would break basically every package, so I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It'll be quite a mess. Game Knight says, in the async IO docs, they mention many places deprecated since version 3.8 will be removed in version 3.10. Yeah, it used to say version 4, but they recently changed that because I did a bunch of investigation. I've also fixed a bunch of packages already that had problems with this. So like virtualenv now works, pip now works, setup tools now works, but before they were all broken. But things are nice now. Cursive Chat says, damn, we're still on 2.7 because the software vendor we use still ships with it. Oof. Yikes. But anyway, well, this clearly didn't work. Well, it removed packages, so it's still not done. We'll run this again. Python 4, literally a breaking change, yeah. Why are you still removing? libjs mathjax is why it's failing. The fuck is libjs mathjax? Oh boy, here we go. What happened to this package? Where did it go? It's still there in Debian Unstable. Oh, did I forget to do this first? I bet I forgot to do this first. I may have bamboozled myself. I'm hoping I bamboozled myself, because otherwise... nice heart there, Mental Box. Yeah, I was very confused and I was like, oh, less than 3. Got it. Metal Storm says, I'm surprised, although this probably is a package which just has a load of Python 2, Python 3, Python 4 constants to import. I think 6 is probably the closest to it, and it really doesn't have that many. Because in Python, you would just import sys and do it yourself, because it's, you know, way more work to add a dependency and import something. But in npm and Node, it seems like it's not as much work, and so people do crazy shit. Alright, let's try this again. In theory, it should install those packages now. I was about to be real sad if I have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, that's what I expect. I expect it to install a bunch of shit. Including a full X11 suite. Yay. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, and there's libjs mathjax, so we got that package. Oh, time zone config. Damn it! America 2. Where's Los Angeles? 85. 85. 85. Stupid time zone stuff. I'll just run this once more just to make sure. What's the project tomorrow? Bang tomorrow, right? So I have a bunch of electronics. So like Arduino, for example. And what I want to do with all of this electronic stuff, which is currently piled precariously on my computer, is take the switch. Here's my switch, and plug USB into here and make my own controller. This is partially because, son of a bitch. So the like Nintendo mounts cost like $150 to get one, and the chargers also cost like $100 to get them. It's actually cheaper to buy a new Switch than it is to get the stock stand and stock charger. But anyway, for whatever reason, the Switch controller like really hurts my hands to play with. So I want to see if I can make a controller that runs with keyboard, which I think would be cool. But also I kind of want to make like a macro keyboard, which will be kind of cool. But yeah, that's what we're gonna try and work on tomorrow, which will be fun. 596 says 310. It does say 310, but this is the 3.9 pep. But yeah, I mean, if 4.0 happened, the whole community is going to break. So just based on the version number, not even if they make any changes there. So that'll be cool. Or I'm pretty sure that'll be cool. Mika says, "How can I open a file that is up two directories from the script is being run?" In the same way that you cd up a directory with ..., you can also, oops, I meant to do cd minus. You can also, let's see. You can also open a file using that with open .. readme.md. Anyway, but yeah, you just use .. Shiny hunting bot. Yeah, it might make it easier for me to do some shiny hunting. I don't think I'm going to do a full like bot for everything, but I mostly just want it so it doesn't hurt my hands as much. Neckler says, "I only play handheld. I don't even remember what it's like to not use Joy-Cons." Yeah, even like so like I mostly play, or I usually play I used to mostly play handheld when I wasn't streaming it, but like holding the whole Switch up, it's heavier than it should be, and like even like the 3DS, the 3DS, the 3DS, even the 3DS hurts my hands. Yes, I have three of. Even the 3DS hurts my hands more so. Oh no. I spent so long lining this up. Whatever. Even the 3DS kind of hurts my hands. But for whatever reason, the DS Lite is like the perfect form factor. I really like that piece of hardware. It hasn't happened in a long time. I haven't found a nice piece of hardware in a long time like that. But actually, what would be really dope is if I made like a... That would never happen. Like I took a case from a DS Lite and then like made a controller out of it to run the Switch. That would be dope. That would be really cool. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Evil Pisces? Hello, hello. Metalstorm says, "I should probably read the changelog for 3.9 and 10. Well, 3.10 doesn't have anything yet. I've mostly been keeping up on what's new. There's not many huge things. I love how this is always first. Dictionary merge. That's super minor. Why is that called out on the top? Oh. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Parrot? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going well. New modules, none yet. Yeah, I don't know that there's going to be that much super interesting in 3.9 from like a user standpoint. Hey, what's up, Decremu? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The 3333333DS, right? Or as I like to call it, my 9DS. I never used a 3DS. Is the 3D any good? No, the 3D's fucking garbage. And Nintendo realized this too. That's why they came out with the 2DS. And why the 2DS is like a much better system than the 3DS. But yeah, the 3D's pretty garbage. It's very nauseating. I only ever use 3D when I've accidentally tapped the switch and turned it on. Annoying. Side news, GitHub Satellite, yeah, they sent me an email. They're like, please come, we want you to be here. Yeah, GitHub is going to do a virtual conference for... This was supposed to be in France, I think, but not anymore. Ha ha ha. Or no, maybe this one was supposed to be in LA. I don't know. I was thinking about going to one of them, but... Nah. I think the newer 3DS games don't even support it. Yeah, that's true. And it's easy to hack. You mean the 3DS is easy to hack? I'm not planning to actually hack the Switch. I'm planning to just build a controller, which apparently other people have done, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. But anyway, this looks good. Import urlib.request, urlib.request.url open. This is the thing that always breaks, so I'm just gonna test it. God damn it. This is the thing that always breaks, and it's broken. Fuck, come on, man, why? There's a self-signed certificate in the chain? Really? Is that a problem here, too? No, that works fine. What's some other domain I can use? Recommit. Certificate? Oh, you know what? We don't have the certificates installed. My blood pressure is rising. Like, no! Don't be broken this early in the stream, otherwise it's gonna be sad. Your lib. Oh, praise be. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Cloudflare blocks Python. Is that enough to fool it? That's enough to fool it. We can just pretend we're some ancient-ass version of Mozilla, and Cloudflare's like, oh, I got you, bro. Go for it, man. You forget the French accents, too. Yeah, true. Clary says, make a good controller so I can gain an advantage in Smash. I seem to remember that Smash, like most tournaments, actually require you to use a specific controller, or a specific set of controllers for this very reason. That people don't make, like, turbo controllers. But, I mean, offline you can do whatever you want, right? I guess online you could also do whatever you want. It's just like you go to a tournament and they require you to use a specific thing. Anyway, that works. Another thing that always breaks is this module. That seems fine. This actually looks good. Yeah. I kind of expected it to be more broken. Let me try this quick test thing, which is usually helpful. Describe codename. Focal, distor. These are all optional. Does it detect them? No, it defaults them. Okay. Distrib codename focal. Which it still will report development branch. It's fine. But if this passes, I guess I'll upload the 3.9 package for focal, and then we'll be on to the next one. They do restrict controllers in tournaments. Took them forever to decide on rules for more homemade ergonomic keyboard-like controllers. Interesting. But yeah, the ergonomics are definitely like the thing that... Oh, that's not good. Oh no, that's fine. That's what this is for. That's what that's for. It's always there were some problems. Yeah. Fine, fix the stuff. Cool. That actually looks good. Let's see, Dante slash runbooks. That was way easier. I'm super suspicious of this. Why was this so easy? This should probably say 6, but who really cares? It is greater than 5. Actually, it doesn't matter. Alright. This is the time where I get to switch to the not-keyboard camera. Because we gotta type a password. Drink water. Yeah, it's a good call. I'm gonna fill up my water soon. Field yard, a ton of players were getting severe hand pains from the game controllers. Oh, interesting. You guys remember this game? Rodent's Revenge. Sound familiar. Oh, we'll also get to see if the GPG key stuff works here. I don't know if it does. What am I looking at here? Why did this redirect to the wiki main page? Oh, here we go. Oh, I do remember this game. I got like a bootleg version of it because my friend had like a copy of the game that I got somewhat legally. All right, password time. Okay. I typed the password wrong the first time and I was like, oh no, what have I done? Did mute to type it, we can see the length though. Yeah, it's true, you do know the length of my password. But anyway, that's the first focal package. I think next I'm gonna jump to 3.5 because that's the most likely to be the most broken. And then we'll do 3.6, then 3.7, then 3.8. I've seen longer. Oh man. That's funny. Okay, so we need to make the same change that we did before, which is this. Oh, that one's probably gonna change. Sure you did, says sarcastic Dante. Sure you did. Search lib readline dev. Did you just lose your number? Yeah. Okay. Let's quickly look through these, make sure they look good. There you go. And this is actually going to be the oldest version that gets supported in Dead Snakes from Focal onwards. And the reason for that is a little bit unfortunate, but I simply do not have the effort to maintain or to try and make it work on older versions. So 3.4 was the last version, which is to the Bionic branch. 3.4 is the last version that's, or the first version that does not support libSSL 1.1, and Focal is the first version that does not support libSSL 1.0, and so they are forever incompatible. But yeah, like we've manually fixed on Bionic, which had 1.0 and 1.1 support. We've manually fixed that by doing, where is SSL? Yeah, by pinning to 1.0-dev instead of 1.1-dev. But anything after 3.4, we won't have packages for. I could build a package for it, but it involves a really complicated backport patch, and I don't really trust myself to backport that properly. And like, unless someone's paying me to do it, I really can't be asked. It says earlier Fernie leaked his IP address 127.0.0.1. Quick hack it before he changes it. Oh no, you guys found my IP address. Oh no. Playing old hacking games on DOSBox in your browser. Oh, you can play it on archive.org. I don't even remember how to play. Wait, how long does this take to start? Holy shit, that was fast. Whoa, the mouse acceleration is so wacky. How did... Oh right, you're trying to trap the cat, if I remember correctly. And then kill him? Oh fuck. Damn it, I died. Oh no, I very died. Can they go diagonal? Fuck, what? They can go diagonal! I haven't played this game in a really long time. Ah! Oh, they can still go diagonal! Okay. Okay. That is safe. Hey, get that cheese though. But anyway, I remember playing this game. Oh no, I fucking fucked it up again. But anyway, it's a fun game. Hey, we're gonna stop playing that now. What is it? Control? Right control? Oh no, how do I get out? There we go. Double escape. Cool. Trap and squish. Yeah. Yours loaded faster than mine. Yeah. Nice. Make dash F, Debian, control dash file. No, this is Debian slash rules. That's how this works. Rules. What do you mean? Is there no... Oh. They renamed the. This is an old build. That should work. There's a lot of extra generated files though. What did I commit message that last time? Update packages for focal. Actually, I probably just could have done that. Fancy. And then we just try and build it, I guess. Hey, what's up, Holy JLS? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day is going well. We get to see the babi bug again, where it opens a file named +3. Which is awesome. Tape packaging for focal. And then we try and build it, I guess. Actually, I should have checked if Launchpad accepted my package. Yep, says accepted. Cool. You guys can't see it because it's off screen. Ha. Kayla says, oh yeah, Ethan showed me the online black thing. I put my code in there and it changed, and all it changed was a couple lines by changing how print output some stuff, but 99% of it stayed. Oh, yeah, nice. So you're using black now, I see. Does that mean I have good, like, Python writiness? Maybe. Could also be that the stuff you're doing is, like, super simple, so it didn't need to change much. But no, it's probably because you're really good at Python, Michaela. I'm not being sarcastic, even though I sound super sarcastic. Once you go black, you'll... Never mind. Oh, why did it install Python 2? What are you doing? Well, this package is not going to work in 2204. Why? Why? Why are you installing that? Oh, because it uses Python dash Sphinx. I wonder if we can change that to Python 3 Sphinx. I'm gonna cancel this, see what happens. No, we don't want to edit that one, we want to edit this one. This will save me some time. This will save me some time in 2 years from now, if this is right. Hopefully that works. We'll find out. That should prevent it from installing Python 2, if done properly. Well, the camera is like slightly off now. Do I move the camera or do I move the keyboard? Oh, fuck. Professional streamer, right? Right, guys? That was because I bumped it with my 3DSs, probably. Good enough. Just try to do something type hinting, but I put the type in the variable backwards. Yo, I do that all the time. All the time. I mix up the type and the variable, mostly because I'm just like, not really thinking too hard. I'm just slamming my hands into the keyboard. But yeah, it's not just you. Okay, so while that's building again, we can go back to babying. It didn't install any extra packages here, right? Cool. That's what we want to see. No extra packages here. We'll let that do its thing. And this is the first test that we're gonna do here. Time's on the wrong side and go and rust. Yeah. Yeah. Laughs in Java. That's true. That's true. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Okay, build tab, baby tab. And this is failing. Neat. Cool. I'm okay having this be an undocumented feature. I wonder... Oh, okay, so it works for standard in too. Oh, we don't even parse argument here. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm like, where do the file names go? Here we go. args.filenames or bracket none bracket. Actually, what has been nano plus 3 do? Opens in file name plus 3. Okay. So we can make a test that's already passing. Test open file named plus something. With run plus 3 as h and exit h. Like that. So we don't break that. Cool, we have one passing test. Yay! And that's building away. Cool. I'm thinking that this should no longer take args as a namespace here, but it should take the file name tuples. Now it says, Rylan, git stash just killed one of my servers. Dope. Oof. And Michaela says in Italian it's called Java. Oh boy. That's pretty impressive if you could take down a server with just git stash, but I also don't trust git stash, so I don't use it. But that's because I'm insane. Hey, what's up, Halif? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why so? I've been burned too many times by like a stash being unrecoverable and like conflicting with changes in the working directory and then just like losing hours of work. And so I write patch files instead and then use git apply. And if it doesn't apply, I'll be able to at least copy and paste the code out of it and get it back to where it should be. Hey, what's up, Acros97? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yellow says, but you didn't shave today, so you got stash. It's true. You have a little bit of stashy stash. Okay, I believe CMain is only called there, so we can move that around a little bit. Will we make a perf? So maybe we can do with move this into here. Get even more perf logging. And then we can pass in this. Feed into that guy. And debug now also takes perf. Makes that a little bit more consistent. Want to make sure we still have one passing test. Let's also include some other tests, like the movement tests. Okay, cool. Still building. No risk, no fun, yeah. Little Storm says you can apply a stash without deleting it. Yes, but if it conflicts, how are you ever going to get the patch out of it? Michaela says type inting is just making me run out of horizontal space faster. It's true, it does do that, and so then you end up writing writing functions that look like this. So all we have left now is file names. So let's change this to be file names. So we can do this. Oops. Should these still look good? And they do. Get stash show. Don't you come in here with your logic now. Let me not do stashes. No, you're probably right. I'm definitely wrong here. But I'm okay being wrong. I'm gonna continue to use my not stashes. Also, I'm pretty sure. So when I was writing pre-commit, I definitely ran into this problem because pre-commit used to use get stash, and like, there was some situation where it just didn't work, and I don't remember what it was. And so pre-commit re-implements its own stash. I don't recall what situation it was because it was literally 6 years ago. Maybe it's in the Git history? I don't even know. I gotta scroll through 1700 commits? Holy fuck, 1700 commits. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not scrolling through 1700 commits, but somewhere in there is the answer to this question. Actually, wow, I can't believe it's been that long. Has it really been that long? It's... that's not what I want. contributors. Yeah, 2014. Wow, less than half the commits are me? That doesn't sound right. Maybe it's excluding merge commits. That would make more sense. Oh hey, I recognize that guy. Look, it's friend in chat. Yeah, but Git is terrible. We should all use SVN. Type-ending when initializing class makes me more confused. Thing equals thing. So you don't need type hints if they can be inferred. So generally you don't type annotate much. You just type annotate like functions and other stuff. You don't have to worry about every single variable under the sun. Usually the type checker is smart enough to figure that out for you. SVN is too new. Let's use CVS, right? Parson says keyboard camera. Yeah. Yep, we got a keyboard camera. Indeed. It's mostly going to be for electronic stuff for tomorrow, but yeah, for now it's pointing at a keyboard. Parson says, do you stop the camera when you type passwords? Yeah, I typed a password earlier, and we do this instead. Whee! Look at that sick fade. So fadey. Oops. Anyway, but yeah. Hey, that's me. Bible Fox says it's that boy. Sarcastic Dante says it's that boy that broke stuff. Yeah, we did have to fix your patch, but it's okay. We still love you. Michaela says it reminds me of all that stuff I had to do in C# class that I might be retaking this summer because we used Hungarian notation. Yes, it is called Hungarian notation, where you put the type, the name of the type in your variable name. Actually, let's just use a collection of patches passed around on email lists. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I find that like this is easier for me. Plus, look at this nice babi syntax outing, including the trailing white space that I still need to fix. But I can actually delete this file because we already applied this patch. But yeah, Hungarian notation is pretty weird in C# because you have types and you have an IDE that does it all for you. Yeah, the Windows documentation says don't do that. It very much does say don't do that. The Microsoft style guide says no. String, stir string. Cries for you. Well, we're almost done because we're at the docs build. Okay, so we rearranged some stuff to make this a little bit easier. Okay. So when we construct a screen, we pass it file names. But what we really want to do is pass it initial offsets. Oh, is this optional? Make a point. Oh, you're an empty list. When are you ever none? This must not be ever none. Thought I might have foregrounded a background on that, but I didn't. Hey, what's up, Brenton Douglas? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Professor's old school, yeah. Literally makes me more confused. Yeah, it doesn't surprise. First it says, about the electronic things, are you going to make combined solution for mute plus camera off? Yeah, no, that would be cool. But no, the plan for tomorrow is to. I already showed this earlier, but we're gonna be making a controller for my Switch using an Arduino, and should be fun. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I have some Arduino boards. Actually, I have 2 of them, but I wasn't sure which one to get, and different tutorials pick different ones, so I got one of both, and we'll see how it goes. The last time I did stuff with electronics was a really long time ago, and I had no idea what I was doing. I will hopefully still have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll hopefully be able to follow someone else's code, see what's going on. As soon as I get to the code portion, it should be easy, but like the electronics part, I'm not so keen on. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that it goes well. But yeah, that's why I got this here camera. Yeah. But anyway, that's that. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is check that this is not done. Oh, what? Why is it building more? The docs build was already done. That's weird. Maybe the debug builds are out of order in that one. But yeah, we're gonna change the type of the file names that gets passed in here, and that will allow us to change with or fix with stuff, fiddle with stuff. Let me make sure that my pie is happy already. It is not. Expected list optional stir. Okay, guess this has to be a list stir. Oh god. Argument 2 to screen as incompatible type list stir, expected list optional stir. Don't you fucking tell me about invariants here. List item 0. I bet if I do this, which is wrong, I bet this will fix it. What if we do sequence stir? No, we need it to be a list. What if we do... what if we do this? Now what if we change this to stir? It's more happy. What if we change this to sequence stir? Nope. Okay. Fine. List optional stirred is... Are you happy, my pie? Mindfuck says, does Lyft use Zoom? For work we don't, we use Hangouts for everything, which was a royal mess when we tried to have an all-hands meeting and several hundred people try and connect to a Hangout. That didn't work. Actually, I don't even know what happened for that, because I didn't tune in, because I don't give a fuck. Knowledge plans to share the stream on an electronics Discord. Oh no. Oh no. They're gonna be so mad at my, like, newbiness. I have some things, though. Well, I don't want to unbox anything. We'll unbox everything tomorrow so you guys can see all the shit that I got. Because I actually haven't opened anything yet. What are you cooking on background? What? I don't think I'm cooking anything. Yeah, I'm not cooking right now. I baked some banana bread earlier, which will be fun. Which will be fun. Which will be good later. Oh man. Words. Words, words, words. He's wondering about the smoke behind you. No, there's no smoke behind me. You silly people. Unboxing hype, right? Tony's going stir crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm crazy, I promise. Okay, so we want to change the type in there. Oh, the compilation build? Oh, what am I building? This is Python 3.5 on Ubuntu Focal, which is the next LTS that comes out next week. We already built 3.9. Dead Snakes, PPA. We already built this package, which is some reason listed above Bionic, but below Xenial? Oh. No part of this ordering makes sense. Why would you do this? What part of this makes any sense? Am's confused. Oh, whatever. That's how things. Okay, so this, instead of being a list of optional stirs, will now be a list of tuple int optional stir. So we'll have like initial position and file name. Is that how I want to do this? Maybe I'll do file names and positions separately? Because file names is not really a list of file names. Ugh, names suck. I'm also gonna have to change the signature of file as well. Yeah, maybe we keep this the same. List of tuple intents. Maybe something like that. Just gonna break Babi. Babi, go crash now. We need to change this. Initial position tuple int. First it says, by the way, today I found that the Discord Python library uses the type hinting in Python in order to do implicit conversion for the annotated type. Oh, you mean like they use it to like do some like structured typing, so we're like for their marshalling layer, I would assume, and they look at double under annotations. That's cool. Seems interesting. If self.buff return. Okay, cool. So here's what we would do. Oh, cool. We can just call goToLine. Is that a problem if it has an action decorator? I forget. I don't think this has margin. Ah, that's annoying. We'll make it not do this first. So annoying. Sure, loaded. We'll probably have to change the signature of this function. It's fine. Oh, they use it for multiple dispatch. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Interesting. Are you done yet? I need a thinking break. Alright, let's at least get this loading again. Or we can write the algorithm for this. This will be. File names equals arg.file names. For file name in arg.file names. How's this gonna work? File name dot starts with plus. Actually, Okay, so Nano just opens a file if it's not numbered like that. So, we do the same. Position r equals r.compile. Let's just do line number. I don't care about character offset. We can always implement character offset later. Minimal feature. So a plus followed by an optional question mark and then any number of digits at the beginning and then to the end. So this will just be it. Initial lines. Something like that. Yes. This will be initial line, which will be an int. Initial is one of those words that I suck at typing. I type initial all the time. Whoa. That's a dope job. Think it's a wrap or do you think it's paint? Hey, what's up, Berg PB? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It probably isn't street legal given the reflectivity, but looks pretty dope. Nice car. So what color is it? All of them. Yeah. Pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll have a car that looks like that. No, it's too fleshy for me. Oh, Metalstorm asks, is it wrapped? Yeah, maybe. Even with IDs, you don't get spell checking. Yeah, initial. I get initial all the time. That's my problem. What was I doing? What was I doing? I was seeing if we actually load anything. Maybe? No, I think I was fixing this. Really? Come on, you could do that for me, right? No, we have to strip it. Append is 0. Should we have to do try? What's the exception for this? Stop iteration? Stop iteration. This code right here is way too fucking clever. Well, let's write this stupid clever code and then I'll try and make it not so clever. Okay. What this does is... Oh my god. This is too fucking clever. So it first sets the position string to the one that starts with the plus. And then it tries to replace the file name with the next thing in the list. But if there is no next thing in the list, then the position string is set back to +0. Jesus. I'm passing a default as the second parameter next, normally none. I guess it's less Pythonic though. Well, I was mostly abusing the exception for control flow. Because I want to know if next fails. Because I can't really tell whether or not. Yeah, so type ending seemed easy after trying it a bit, but that stuff like you have optional sequence stir looks more complicated than what I was doing. Yeah, it gets more and more complicated over time. GM Knight says, why did you insert a space between the plus and the 4 in your test example on the left terminal? This is a minus. Negative sign. I wanted to see if a plus before a -4 would just give me -4, but it does not. It raises an error. File name equals next iter none if not file name. Yeah, but then I have to worry about the type being wrong because iter comma none is optional stir, and this I want it to be stir. I think this does what I want, and maybe I'll just make more tests for it. In success case, we get position s equal to that, and file name equals the next thing. In the error case, we reset position s to maybe I can just not make this confusing. I'm being too clever here. If I do this, oh wait, no, I do have to be clever. Damn it. Because we need to keep the current file name. Oh, that was not what I expected. Oh, I guess it makes sense. Sure. What do you mean? It's got unexpected. Great. All names, positions. Positions. Positions will be a list of int. Oh, I see a problem here. One, I'm missing a comma. We do this logic here. Let's do that outside. Positions. If not, file names equal, or file names dot append none, positions dot append 0. Yeah. What do you mean? That should have parsed it as a number. Oh. Yeah, we should have gone down this branch. Oh, we forgot to use our regex first off. Oh, that finished, so we'll look at that in a second. Position re.match file name. I don't know why my tab complete isn't working. Okay, so that does match. Oh. What? What's my too clever? Not the clevers? Oh. I made this editor and then didn't use it. That's the problem. Okay. So it's now ignoring those properly, but if we do +3 should get rid of that breakpoint. This opens a +3 file, only a +3. If we do this, we only open a +3 file. Okay, cool. So that should have this. Should have one failing test still. Okay, cool, but we're no longer crashing. This fails. It's fine. Screen. Guess this should be 0. $493. 493. Started at 0. And this is wrong. Okay, that looks good. Alright, we're gonna go back to this build and make sure that it worked. First I always check the symbols, because sometimes it fails and sometimes it doesn't. This one's optional, so that's fine. There's lots of optionals. Okay, optional, optional. Fine. Cool. We run this quick test because that's should be enough to validate this change. Oh, but it succeeded. We should check the documentation build specifically because I did change the docs build. Because we changed from Python 2 Sphinx to Python 3 Sphinx. Sphinxy, Sphinxy, Sphinx. Something about saying Sphinx a lot is really uncomfortable for me. Don't know why, but oh man, the camera's really messed up now. Why don't you guys tell me? Tell me about camera being bad. This is not bolted down, so it wobbles all over the place. Sphinxter, yeah, that's probably why, Knowledge. That's probably why, because it's dangerously close to sphincter. And that looks like it succeeded. No, we're not going to be able to test this, are we? Because we're not going to be able to run Firefox inside of the damn thing. So I'm just going to assume it works in YOLO whatever. What's wrong with the sphincters in your eyes? We aren't watching. Thanks, Sarcastic Dante. Oof. The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit this because I don't think it's gonna matter. And now it's password time again. Once that gets to its place. GM Knight says, as you mounted with -V, you can open the docs locally. Yeah, I could copy them out of the container. But that was a read-only mount, so I'd have to make a read-write mount. And to be honest, I don't really care if the docs are broken. Because they're docs. You can get them on the internet. But think about all the people developing offline. Oh, fuck them, I don't care. But Anthony, remember that one time you used the docs when you were on an airplane? Yeah, I know. They worked fine. Presumably if they built, they're fine. That's what really matters. Okay. Turn off the keyboard so you guys can't see my password. Mute so you can't hear my password. Unmute, and then keyboard back on. I love how this says signature verify error 0. Problem? Hey, what's up, Dr. Bob Blah Blah? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Bob Blah Blah. We could see the keyboard. You could not see the keyboard, Sarcastic Dante. Don't even. Now you're fucking with me. Still raise my blood pressure, but now I know you're fucking with me. Oh, you know what I should have checked? Should have checked if Focal has a 3.9 package first. God, if they have a 3.9 package, that's gonna suck. Oh, we don't have to upload 3.8 because Focal ships with 3.8. So we only need to do 3.6 and 3.7. So in theory, we're halfway there. Unless I have to redo the 3.9 package, which is gonna suck. Gonna make me real sad. That's a lot of fucking work. That was finished. Please. Oh, praise be. Bless up. I don't have to repackage this. Oh. Giant sigh of relief. Okay. I think the latest brands is gonna be Xenial here. Ubuntu/Focal. Basically the same changes as before. Oh look, we already have the read line fixed here. Let's see if there's any others that we need to change. Oh, you know what? If it's Xenial, then we don't have libmpdeck. So... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, so well, let me use your words, Anthony. Uh, so on Xenial there is no libmp decimal, and it's new in Bionic. What? Maybe it's new in Xenial. Maybe everything is already fine. Oh. Never mind. I'm crazy. I think I was remembering Trusty, which doesn't have MP decimal. But if Xenial has it, then cool, we don't have to do as much. I made that same mistake last time. Okay, so I think that's all that we have to change here is versus W5 dev to versus get packages for focal. Does this have any Python packages? Python dash? No. Cool. Dr. Bob Baba says you type so fast it hurts my eyes to try and follow. Yikes. But now you can see that it's actually me typing because we have keyboard cam, which is slightly off. God. Son of a bitch. Close enough? A little bit better. Yeah. Keyboard cam. But yeah. Yes, Debian. Even though focal is earlier in the alphabet than Xenial. Oh, right. We're working on that feature. Focal. What did I put in that message? Update packaging for focal. Cool. Were people complaining that it wasn't you? No. It's just more proof. But no, the reason I got a keyboard cam is tomorrow I'm going to be doing electronics stuff. So I wanted to be able to show it on my desk as I'm doing it. I'll probably be like mounting it vertically so you can see like my full desk space. I am not sure how that's going to go. We will see. Tomorrow will be one of those fuck it, we're doing it live sort of stream. But hopefully it'll go well. I'm excited for it because I think it'll be really cool if what I try and build works. Okay, 3610. All right. Where is that folder? Oh, Dead Snakes Run Books. And Docker file for Ubuntu focal. Oh, there's an extra colon at the end. No. Control C it and do it again. It's fine. Everything is okay. Python 2. Oh, this is old pre-commit. don't need any of that dumb Python 2 going on here. Does this actually work? Okay, that's what I thought. Why was it? No idea. No idea. Oh, does my syntax highlighting work for the Docker files? I should try that. What are you taking so long for, GitHub? What are you doing? We'll switch to this tab. Hey, it does work. Cool. Cool. Alright, back to Babyland. What were we working on? We were working on initial line offset. Tab with your ring finger, eh? I'm a pinky man myself. I don't actually know what finger I use. I probably use, now you're making me think about it. I think I use my middle finger. Ring finger feels weird. I think I use middle finger for tab. I don't know. Can you guys see that that's my middle finger? Yeah? Fuck, now I'm gonna be self-conscious about it. I don't even know, man. You can see how much I cheat at typing now. That's a big one for keyboard cam. Notice to use the ring finger. I had to think about. I feel like I'm a middle finger tabber, but we'll find out next time I like actually do it without. Oh, it is ring finger. Damn. Weird. Maybe I switch off. That's cool though. the little things that you notice, I guess. Hey, what's up, Konik? Hello. What were we doing? Sure, loaded. This needs to take margin. Ah, damn it. You're one character too long now. Oh yeah, it is. It's ring finger, even there too. Wild. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Screen on margin. Did I do that in the right order? Status margin, yeah. Fucking sick. Now it says, and no one wondered why I'm triggered by Fernie's typing posture. Well, usually you get, you know, slouchy me or like weird setup me, but yeah. I don't blame you guys for being bothered about my typing. Inchloot says, your keyboard is mechanical? Yes, you can actually look at my keyboard by looking at the bang keyboard command, or bang keyboard 2 if you want my my Mimi keyboard. Look at this sick keyboard. This is when I really need to, you know, hack out those ones and zeros. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's still building. Lists, features. What is this feature called? Initial position test. We're gonna call it initial line test. We'll call it initial position. Whoa, I didn't know that was a thing. Alt-U capitalizes a word? What a useless thing to know that it's a thing. What is, does Alt-Shift-U uncapitalize? No. Whoa! So you can be like, hello world, my name is Anthony. And then you can be like, no. There's not nearly enough anger in this. Hello world, my name is Anthony! That was a thing. Dr. Babla says, why Nano over Vim? Well, Dr. Babla, Dr. Bob blah blah. I'm not actually using Nano. I'm using a fancy editor called Babi. But the reason I type Nano is because I have muscle memory for it. But if we look at what Nano is, it is actually this cool text editor called Babi. What is Alt L? Alt L. Is that capitalize? Alt U. Oh, uppercase, lowercase. I get it. Get it. See. Sarcastic Dante says, I'm up to sleep. Good night. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around, as I always do. We should just learn to type into Dvorak. Yeah, that would be wild. Emacs greater than Nano, greater than Babi, greater than Vim. Yeah. But anyway, Babi is my own text editor. It's based on the keyboard shortcuts of Nano, and no, I use Nano because that's the muscle memory. I do know how to use Vim, and I do use it occasionally. I'm just not as good at it, and I didn't write my own Vim, did I? No, I wrote my own Nano. But anyway, okay, so let's add some more tests for this. Oh, it's a drop song. Hell yeah. Oh, poor Sarcastic Dante. If you missed the drop song, big oofs on that one. Test initial position, multiple files. Dr. Bob blah blah says, oh, okay, I was using Nano, but my job uses Vim, so I just use that now. I guess I prefer it after using it. That's cool. Most jobs give you a choice on what you would use. They don't require a specific one. With run +3, stir F. Actually, let's do it in the other order. So +2 in F and +3 in. Actually, let's make these both long enough. Oops. so we should open the first file, the position should be at line 2, then we should close one file, and then the position should be at line 3. Cool. Hailstorm says, if a company told me what editor I had to use, I would leave immediately. But what if they told you what operating system to use? Would you also leave immediately? It's one of the reasons I quit Yelp. They don't make me, but when people are talking about stuff, they say it in Vim and not Nano. I don't know how that would work. Like, do they out loud say, oh, and then when I press I to enter insert mode, and you know, CW that text and change it to something else? People really talk like that? Because then they're super nerds, says the guy who's streaming programming on Twitch. They really do that on Slack? Like, what's an example of Dr. Bob Blah? Like Bob blah blah? What's some Vim thing they would say out loud? What is this WAT file? Oh yeah, I know what the WAT file is. We made this work, right? Yeah, so we can delete this file because this works. What is my to-do? Fix fake render. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are all still to do. Oh yeah, and this Ruby file, we got that working. Delete this patch. What is 10 lines 2? What is your difference between 10 lines and 10 lines 2? No idea. Now it says, you know, I'm not too fussed if I'm forced to use a particular editor or OS. It's their money they're wasting. Yeah, but think about your own personal happiness. Like, what if they made you use Windows now, Edge? What if they made you use Windows? Then what would you do? They'll send a config file update in Slack so I can just copy and paste it. Oh. Why would you just like randomly copy and paste someone's config file? That seems like not a good idea. Void Rose says, are you going to upgrade to 2004 when it comes out, or are you going to wait? I'm planning, so assuming that it comes out next Thursday, I'm planning to have my stream on Saturday be me setting up my virtual machine. Assuming that I get through all the stuff that I want to get through tomorrow. But we'll see. Windows Vista plus Notepad, yeah. No choices. You must use Longhorn Preview. Yeah, let's see, what else do we want to do here? That's not the right thing. Is there anything else to test here? Standard in. How did we test standard in though? It's not different though, is it? I like how I have a raw F string with a bling string. And if I didn't raw this, I wouldn't have needed, oh no, I would have needed a bling string. Okay, maybe this is necessary. It just seems a little silly. I'm not gonna bother just test standard in. We know it works, right? Babi +2 dash. Hello world, how are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, looks good. We box, so we run the whole test suite. Knowledge says, I already have to use Windows in some cases, and I emit a constant endless hiss when using it. So you're just like... Metal Star says Windows Desktop plus Linux VM in DC, best of all worlds. I mean, that's what I run at home, so it works out. Build finish? Nope. We're on the, or at least on the second half where it's using the profiles, so that's good. Oh wait, no, we still have to do debug builds. Ugh. Then the optimized debug builds, because apparently Debian decides to optimize the debug builds. That's the way things go, I guess. And this takes a while because the test suite is big and chunky and long. There's a faster version of it. Oh, why is this modified? K not tmux. This will run all of the not tmux tests, and it's a lot faster. Also, my VM is a lot slower right now because of all the compilation running. Because like usually this finishes in like 1.1 seconds. -N40. So the problem, the tmux tests are not multiprocess safe. Unfortunately, they have like a they have some shared state that is not, or at least last time I tried to run them in parallel, it didn't work. I could probably make them parallel safe, but now it says also it hiss more like a cat than a snake. It's like kind of like that. Now it says, to be honest, if Windows fucks up on company time, I say, I don't know how to use pewters. Hey, IT monkey, fix this shit while I play a mobile game. That's funny. Yeah. Unfortunately for us, it's like, hey DevX, fix this shit. It's like, what? Why? How is this my problem? Anyway, some warnings. That's because I was running a test over here. And looks like it's good. -W ignores white space because I know I moved some code and indented it. Alright, so we take initial line as a parameter now. When we ensure the loading, we jump to that line. When we pass along margin, we change from looking at arg parses namespace to lists. We're no longer perflogging here, we're perflogging outside. Pass those in. Change key debug slightly. I should run key debug, make sure it still works. This is the funny logic that we did. I should probably make a test for this. Alright, this should probably be a function. And then I'll write some unit tests for it. Let's do that. Let us do that. Baby, mate. No! Lion, why are you too long? You're many characters too long. Oh, that's fine. List optional stir list int. I wonder if I can remove the type annotation here if MyPy can infer it. That would be dope. That would be dope. bet if we do if not file names, return none, 0. Also, I hiss more like a cat than a snake. I don't know how cats hiss. Do you think I want a cat? Vanish Block says, hello, do you know Lua? I've written a little bit of Lua. Would I say that I know Lua? Probably not. Because I mean, the amount of Lua that I wrote was kind of garbage. Oh, this should be Reds. And just to match it, we should probably put this as red as well. Incompatible return type. Got tuple list stir list int. Expected tuple list optional stir list int. Really? Really? Because it's not invariant, but if I do this. Interesting, it's fine with list of none being a list optional stir, but not a list of stir. Silly my pie. Silly my pie. The on server says, oh, this is a good idea for a YouTube video. I will put this in my wiki page. Then there will be a YouTube episode about this. What is the difference between accept and accept exception? Very good question. The endless river. Is that the right number of E's? Yeah. Not that it shows up on when I say it out loud on the video, but yeah, so what is the difference between blank accept and accept exception? There are several exceptions that are not caught by accept exception, and you can list them by doing base exception dot subclasses, and you will find that generator exit, system exit, and keyboard interrupt are not subclasses of exception, as well as generator. Well, I already said generator exit. I don't know why this one isn't, but doesn't really matter. But the reason for it is you want to not accidentally catch exceptions that should terminate the program. So like keyboard interrupt, system exit should absolutely kill the program. And you see this bug all the time in code which does something like this. Say we import time. Then we do time.sleep 1 or whatever, or like 0.5 in like a loop. And if you do a blank accept here, oops, I got an error. And maybe you're like ignoring the error. So if you run this script, you know, it'll print that it's sleeping every half second, and if you Control-C it, you can't fucking kill this thing, because they did accept, or blank accept instead of accept exception. Now, of course, you can kill it if you know the super secret stronger control C, which is control /, which sends sig quit instead of sig int, and then it'll die. But if you do accept exception here, this will catch everything except for exceptions that should terminate the process. So now, if I control C this, you can see that keyboard interrupt escapes out of it. So that's the main difference. Pretty quick. But yeah. Hopefully that's helpful. But yeah, I will definitely make a video out of that. VanishBlock says you could probably learn Lua in a day if you know moderate coding. It's a very fun language. Yeah, I wrote a little bit of Lua just to try it out. I still haven't finished Advent code. I should really finish this. What day did I do Lua for? Lua. Day 8. I guess I tried Lua. Why did I not do part 1? I don't know why I didn't do part 1. Oh, this problem was super easy. Maybe that's why I didn't do part 1. What the fuck is this? Did I not finish? Or was this the one where it draws something? What was day 8? What was part day 8? Oh yeah, it draws something. Huh. I have no idea what this code's doing. Wait, I did part 8, I did day 8 in encode? I did, didn't I? I wrote a program to generate the program in encode. Amazing. Anyway, I have written a little bit of Lua, I'm just don't really know what's going on. Knowledge says you read that comment twice and you had 2 completely different responses. Well then. The split brain going on, I guess. I already answered that. Now I just hopefully got me a meme. Whoa! The kid is scrolling with his foot. Silly babby. VanishBlock says, I wrote a console app in Lua. You can check it out on my GitHub. It also runs in any compiler. Oh, nice. Oh, another meme from Knowledge. It's just memeing all over the place. Fucking resistor joke. Wow. You're set. This is fine. Everything is okay. Alright, did I actually commit this, or was I partway through? What was I doing? I was making a function. Main test. We don't have one. From babi import main improt. We could parameterize this one, I guess. And actually, maybe we can just parameterize all of them. And file names, positions. So empty list should become none and 0. Identify these unless they get too out of hand. There actually probably aren't that many cases, so it's probably not worth it. So we'll do... Shall I use F as file names? Oh, we got that. Should also try a negative number. And then multiple files. Should we probably do +3, +3. Is this a file name named +3? And then this is F and G, and 2 and 5. Yo, speaking of like keyboard cam and like super satisfying things to type on a keyboard, this word. After cataracts. Super satisfying word. Anyway. File names. Positions equals main dot file names. In file names. Hey, what's up? This Disor? This shore? I don't know, something elite. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The owner server says, what happened to your issue application to the streamer community on GitHub? Nothing so far, unfortunately. Someone commented on it, but not from the not from that. So here's the status if you guys want to follow it and see what happens. But I've got one person that says, I can confirm that Anthony's streams are very enjoyable and insightful. But yeah, this good old C# Fritz hasn't said anything yet. He sits on the issues for a few months usually. So obnoxious. Actually, maybe we'll do that after this work. That's still running. Cyberdenic says, I think change the world feels super nice to type. Change. I don't know, it's no after cataracts. Sorry, I don't type it right. Anyway, there's some like combination that I type when I'm releasing a package that's just like really feels really good. But anyway, this touch should already be passing. Cool. Yay, tests. Implement open with offset. Hey, what's up, Paulo82? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Wordrose says, how do you determine if something is nice to type? I don't know, something about it just feels good. I don't think it's something that I could like put a number on. The reason after cataracts feels nice to type is because it's all with the left hand. No. Oops. And you can see how I cheat as well. So it should be... Wow, that was painful. But I use my pointer finger to do way more keys than I should. The C feels uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, if you're truly touch typing, this isn't your final form, right? Knowledge says, "Oh, you know what you're saying about Git Stash screwing you around? Screw you for jinxing." See, see, Git Stash does fuck you. It's not just me. Ugh. See. Anyways. I cursed you, right? Resolve 60. Super minor, but it's being a pain in the ass. See? Oh. I meant to just push this straight to master. We don't need no stinking pull requests here. Merge it directly. Oh, is Toddy still in the chat? I saw this earlier, but I forgot to, oh, dang it. I'll have to ping him on Discord. Let me do that real quick. Sorry. Anyway, just commenting in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you can check it out in the link there. Is there a thing in the commit message where I can say partially fixes without closing the issue? Yeah, you can just say like... You can just say like, oops. Like references. You can actually use any word here except for closes and resolves, and it'll make a link. So you don't even need a word there. You can just do, what do you need? You need something so it's not a comment, but, yeah. Just mentioning the issue number in that format will, aborting commit due to empty commit message. My commit message wasn't empty. I had this. Oh, I must have done Control X N. That makes sense. What were we doing? This is still running. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It runs the test suite like 4 fucking times. I really need to make the PGO faster. There's minimal PGO in the latest versions, which picks a small subset, and I think I just should backport that subset so that these builds don't take so long. Now granted, I only run them like once every couple months or so, and it's usually like enough. Or, like, it's not that painful, but when I do have to run it, it's super painful. But what are you gonna do, I guess? What are you gonna do? What was the other thing that I said I was gonna work on? I wonder if I made a release a pre-commit in a while. Maybe I could do that. See how long it's been since I made a release. Also, oh yeah, we're gonna look at that. We'll do that in a sec. 13 commits. It's been beginning of March. It's been a month. I guess we could do a release. Well, 12 commits. This one doesn't really count. Avoid user on Windows. Yeah. Oh, this one was a cool patch. It makes pre-commit better align stuff when you have non-ASCII characters. This one fixes colors on Windows, which people get super excited about, so that one's kind of cool. This one makes node download less often. This is the most likely to break someone, if I had to guess. This one might also break somebody. This is an improved error message, and then this is the pip thing. So, is it entirely bug fixes? No, this is a feature. We'll make a release. What could go wrong? Actually, should I release on a Friday night? Probably not. We'll do that on Monday. Now it says colors on Windows took their time, didn't they? So they mostly work. Well, let's not use pre-commit. Let's use babi. So they work in some cases, but not in others. So I'll show you those cases. It's Saturday, Fernie, don't lie to us, yeah. So this works. The colors here work. Once it goes through the install step, which takes forever because it's Windows. Yay, Windows. Oh, is that even on screen for you guys? This may take a few minutes. It's really an understatement on Windows. Oh, I guess it's not that slow. It used to be much slower when virtualenv was super slow. But I must be using fast virtualenv here, actually. Well, where did it go? Yeah, virtualenv 20. Which is the speedy virtualenv. Hey, Alice says, you got a new keyboard? Nope, I just got a camera. Because we're gonna be doing some electronics tomorrow. So I got a keyboard so that we can see what's going on down here. But I figured when I'm not doing electronics, it can be a keyboard cam. So yeah, now I have a camera. But yeah, it's live. My hands are here, so you can see how poorly I type and all the weird fingers I use for keys. Like apparently I use the ring finger for shift or for tab. Real wild. Knowledge says you need to inform Windows user that it might take a while. I always have that expectation. It actually prints this on all platforms. My index fingers cross all the borders. Yes, they absolutely do. You're not wrong there, Mindful Fox. That's the other thing that I cheats about. Like this, I hit C with my index finger. Hit B? Wait, B is supposed to be that finger, right? I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. But yeah, I cheat a lot. Are you fucking serious? Oh, there's a sim link here. Damn it. Anyway, you can see colors work here. We're just gonna Control C this, since we don't care. Oh, you can't Control C because that's Windows. Control Z? Nope. Okay. So they work there. But if we do commit, allow empty, and foo. Oh. But they don't work in git commit right now until the patch that I did on that other window. No tab complete, right? The quick red fox jumps over the lacy brown dog. Yes. What was the patch? Yeah, we can look at the patch. The reason for the patch is actually really weird. So the reason for patch, let me show you the reason first. Oh, we can use babi. Don't have to use nano. Great if I didn't typo. Oh. User bin and python.exe. It's not wrong, but it's also not quite right. Let's see, import sys, print sys.standardout.is a t2i, and we'll also do that with standard error. So if I do git commit, and we check which is a t2i, standard. I forget which one it was. Which one was first? Yeah, standard error is a t2i, but standard out is not a t2i. And if we take this same program and put it on POSIX, I'm gonna do this on POSIX. They are both T2Is. So for some reason on Windows, git hooks do not have a T2I for both standard out and standard error. Some reason. Don't know why, but some reason. Let me put this back to where it was. Okay. Yeah, don't see that message too often. So for some reason they don't have a T2I. A T2I here being like a interactive console, basically a terminal. It means that one of them is piped in some way. And pre-commit was using standard out to enable colors, and you can't enable colors on a non-T2I device. And so it was erroring, and we catch the error. But here is the patch. The patch is not so interesting. We changed -11 to -12, and then renamed all the variables. That's literally it. Oh, and I changed standard out to standard error. So this is the entirety of the patch. This code up here is the Hackety Windows code. This is both platforms. But yeah, that's what I fixed there. The server says there's a strange behavior in VS Code when I say pre-commit run dash all files in the terminal. There are colors, but when it runs after git commit, there aren't. Oh yeah, that's this bug. If you're talking about Windows, if you're on Windows, that's exactly this bug. But if you're not on Windows, it's probably because VS Code doesn't hand a T2I to the commit, which also wouldn't surprise me. No, it says, wait, you don't need red. Why did I think you did? Oh. Alright, the quick red fox, yeah, you don't need red there, because you have over and the and dog. Cybergenic says, what kind of music do you like? Well, I can show you, I haven't updated this in a while. I can show you the list of the top songs and artists that I have played in my iTunes library. It looks like I haven't updated this since December, so we could probably rerun it, but it's still blazingly accurate. But I have spent Holy shit. I spent over a year of linear time listening to music. Either on my computer or on my iPod. A year of linear time. That means I spend almost an hour, like more than an hour every day listening to my iTunes library. But anyway, here's my top artists. The All American Rejects, which is my favorite band, so they absolutely should be #1. Yellow Card, Hollywood Undead, 21 Pilots. This one's a late addition to the game. Amberlin, Blink-182, Reliant K, Manchester Orchestra, Taking Back Sunday, Dashboard Confessional. Yeah, those are all pretty representative, so, you know, pop punk, that sort of genre. Well, Linkin Park made it in the top 25 for a top song. But yeah, that's the kind of music that I usually listen to. Is this already on PyPI? No, it's just a one file thing. I didn't ever finish or publish this. But you can check that out. Oh, is the fix for pre-commit already on PyPI? No, I haven't uploaded it yet. I was gonna do a release today, but I think I'm not because it's Friday night for me. Knowledge says think. Are you trying to get the bot to thinky thunk? Dale says, wow, it looks pretty nice on Windows Command. Yeah, looks decent. Babi even looks decent on Windows Command. Do that. Pretty good, huh? This is a different theme than the one that I have on Linux, but it works with the other theme as well. Config. Cannot stat. Oh, it's user profile. Right, because Windows. Oh, it's .config. Okay, so this is not gonna work. Yeah, and the highlighting is off right now because I don't have a theme. This is gonna fail due to symlink. Copy? Set a symlink? What is it? What is this, the function? Util.copy file. Alright. My phone just buzzed. That's weird. Anyway, there's the VS Code theme. Oh, I have VS Code running in command.exe! Wild, huh? Cybergenic says, do you like Green Day? Yeah, I do like Green Day. Rootkey says, don't mind me, but why are you showing the keyboard cam? Why not? I don't know. Some streams show a keyboard cam, but the reason I got a document camera is tomorrow we're gonna be working on some electronic stuff. I'm gonna be trying to build a controller for the Nintendo Switch, because the ones that I have right now are not super ergonomic. I think it would be really cool if I could play the Switch using a keyboard. That's like my crazy goal. But I don't know if we'll actually get to that. But I wanna play around with it. But I figured if I'm gonna be fiddling with electronic stuff, you guys aren't gonna be able to see that on the screen. So I got a camera so that I can show that on stream. And we'll be playing with a lot of scenes tomorrow to kind of move things around and hopefully visualize what's going on. But it should be fun. I'm really excited for this project, as evidenced by all the shit that's on top of my computer that you guys can't see. But it should be kind of fun. Suika says, instead of APM/mouse flick movement, we get to observe words per minute. Oh yeah, you get to see my fingers move instead of words just magically appearing on the screen. But anyways, this looks pretty good. But yeah, look, I have VS Code running in my terminal. Haha, no, it's babi. Anyway. Oh, why do I have... We'll look at that later. I need to look at Stack Overflow. Look at all my points. What was I waiting for? I was waiting for the 3.6 build. The illustrator was referring to pre-command. Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully I can be there from the start. Yeah. It should be really cool. I'm super hyped for it. Okay, let me make sure this looks good. Does so far. That's not what we want. Oh, stop. Oh yeah. So this is what happens when you don't have an init system. Stop. Oh, it did eventually stop. Okay, cool. Alright. Reason I quit it is because I only want to test the 3.6 build and not the 3.5 build. Held together by 3 pieces of string. Oh, I've seen this. It's very mind-bending, but the stress point is actually in here, and then it uses center of mass to hold the rest of it up. But I saw one where they did this and then they put this giant weight on top, and like we're able to hold it up that way. And like this string, yeah, I don't remember where I saw it though. But this is like a really cool physics example because the forces all balance out, and that's why it stays the way it stays. But definitely a cool thing. But they did it with what, connects, or is this Lego? I hate this. Visualization of an anxiety attack, right? Okay, this looks good. Runbooks release. We have to do the password game again. Technics. Oh, I see. It looks a lot like connects. Do they still have connects? I don't know. I haven't played with that sort of stuff in like... I guess I've played with Lego. But I haven't played with, making a large build since I was probably like 10 years old. Been a while. Snowstorm says, I still have all my Lego and connects. Nice. Boxes and boxes. I assume it's all at my parents' house, or my dad's house somewhere. Unless they threw it out, which they probably should have, because no one needs all that. It's a giant waste of space. Oh, I have one more of these to do, but I think I'm probably, once I upload this, I'm probably gonna be done because it's, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, which is pretty long for a weekday stream, and I'm gonna do a bunch of prep for tomorrow, so hopefully that goes smoothly. So I'll spend some time like setting up scenes and stuff so that, you know, we'll be ready to go in the morning in case I don't wake up that early. But anyway, password time. This whole keyboard thing is so so risky. Now it says mine was given away, including my huge box of connects, like 200 work. Wow. Damn, that's a lot. It's also very, very sad. Actually, you know what? We can do 3.7, but I'm just not gonna build it to completion. We'll just assume that my build is correct and go from there. The only problem is the 3.7 build is wacky because of, or the Bionic 3.7 build is wacky. What is the diff here? Changelog, the disutil stuff. We want those packages. Are there any patch files that are different? And that's fine. This is the build. Oh, it's just the build differences. Okay, cool. Control.in. So we need to do this. And then that. And that. Wait, tester isn't even a directory, it's a file. What? Debian, why would you do this? Cybergenic says, Andy, I've learned so much Python from just lurking in your streams and watching your YouTube videos. I got a final interview today for a Verizon internship. If I get it, it will largely be thanks to you. Awesome. If I don't get it, it'll be your fault. That's the right second half of that sentence. Well, I'm glad I can help you learn some Python. It's one of my goals on this channel. This is all messed up. I keep moving the camera closer and closer to me. I feel like that's not the right thing to do. This. This is why I need prep time to like make sure that I get this shit right. Because I really do not want to have to be fiddling with the camera the whole time. Ideally, I would like mount it somewhere. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe I could mount it from up there. I don't know. I don't know. Focal 1, we need -B. Oh, this is old babi. Let's upgrade to the newest babi and then show that it works. Hey, look at that. So fancy. We're just gonna assume it works and not actually test it. Because YOLO. Knowledge says, I just heard about Liberate Cali. What is this? Oh no. Is this making fun of the Trump shit? Where Trump is like, liberate Michigan! Oh man. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I think on Monday I'll release pre-commit 2.3, which will have the things that fix there. Mama says liberate coronavirus. Yeah. Okay. Alright, password time, so no keyboard, and we mute. This keyboard cam is so risky. I probably won't use the keyboard cam most of the time, unless you guys really like it. Just because I'm just gonna type my fucking password one of these times. Pythonic Pie says, just tuning in, so how broken is Python in Focal? So it turns out most of my packaging was actually super easy. I say that, but I didn't actually check whether the build succeeded. We should check if they succeeded. Hey, what's up, Ariel Toxic? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. How did our builds do that we've uploaded so far? 3.9's got the check mark. I'm not logged in, so I don't think I can view the packages. Let's see. View package details. Any status. Filter. Oh, this is what I want. All states. Those are building. These are Xenial. Oh, cool. Okay, so we got some green builds. Looks good. Dope. But yeah, the Pythons I'm building are working fine in theory. I guess we can run them now. MTI Ubuntu Focal apt update apt install software properties common, and then you should be able to JL says, are you being a good developer and using the same password for other online accounts? No, it's just this one is my GPG key, my signing key. I don't really want you. I mean, it wouldn't really matter if you had the password to my signing key because you would still need the key, but like, I don't know, it's a matter of principle. Mama says, my country decides if we come out of lockdown on Monday. We've been isolated for 4 weeks. Ah, New Zealand. That's a lot of things to install. Let's not do all of those. Install software properties common, no install. So we're gonna do 40 megs before, and we do 33 megs this time. I guess we save 5 megs, that's not all that much. Why did we install libsystemd? Why? What pulled in libsystemd? Silly Focal. I uploaded the 3.7 one, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I could check my email too. I get an email every time I upload a package. 5, 6, 7, and 9. Skipped 8. Because they provide that. But yeah, there's some shit that's broken for Python in general on Focal. Mostly that I've seen so far, just the VM and virtualenv packages are very weird. In my opinion, very broken, but I'm not a Debian developer, so probably don't deserve an opinion in that space, but I think they're wrong. Only supermarkets and gas stations have been open since we had 5 cases. Wow. I wish the US would have taken that sort of response. We wouldn't have... God, what have I done? I just pressed backspace in Gmail. And if I remember right, it's 85. We don't actually care about the time zone though. We can just set up any time zone. Okay, but then we should be able to do add apt repository PPA dead snakes. And then enter. And then apt update. And then we should do we should be able to do apt install Python 3.5, 6. Well, probably can only do 5 and 9 realistically, because the other ones are probably still building. And these packages will come from Dead Snakes, which you can see right here. But that's pretty cool. Things are working. Pythonic Pie says, thanks again for maintaining the Dead Snakes repo. I've mirrored it to publish Python versions internally at my job. Awesome. That's great. Fallen Moss says, have you ever experimented with tiling window managers? Yes. We played with i3 on stream. I don't really like it. Technically, it's not completely default. I do have some things that are built from scratch. Like my terminal is built from scratch. They've compiled out a feature that I like in 1804. We'll see when we get to 2004 if it's the same problem. But I like the feature, so I added it back. But hey, look, Python 3.9 and 3. What was the other one we had? 3.5. Nice. Good job, us. Oh, I should update the README. I'll do that another time because it involves me typing another password. We're not going to do that. God, I'm going to type so many passwords with this keyboard cam. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. GNOME terminal tabs look so ugly. They're just the default GNOME tabs. They're not anything special. But yeah, they're a little bit ugly. But it's a thing. But anyway, these packages exist. That was the goal for the stream. The rest of them will build. Eventually will be done. We also did a babi feature. We got you know, +3 working. I should use, well, Nano is alias to babi, so that's why it does that. But hey, look, it starts the cursor on the 3rd line. Woo, fancy. Oxen Images says you can try a YubiKey. Yeah, that's true. And then like hook up a password manager to it. I have a YubiKey for work. It works alright. But I don't know where I would put it if I had a YubiKey. So I could... Cybergenic says, is this virtualized Linux or is this your desktop? It's a virtual machine. I'm actually running Windows, but this is VirtualBox. Knowledge, right on cue, buddy. Do you have like a hotkey that just like pastes /me hisses at Windows? So you should strongly consider that. It's like a keyboard combination that sends that. But yeah, that looks good. I think we're gonna call it here, and I'll do my little spiel, and then we'll find somebody to raid. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. If you like the content and want to check out more content, I upload all of my streams to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. And recently I've been uploading small, short videos where I explain different topics in programming and Python. Most of them have been Python so far. Actually, all of them except for this one have been Python so far. But yeah, basically short videos where I answer questions similar to what I do when I'm normally streaming, but these ones are, you know, a little bit more focused. I don't have chat distracting me, that sort of deal. But I'm really proud of them, and people have told me that they're good, so check them out. I really enjoy making them because they're pretty good. Cybergenic says, will you stream tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is my normal streaming day, which is what we're getting to next. and I normally stream on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is my time zone. But I announce my streams in 2 places. One of them is on twitter.com/codewithanthony, which is different than my Twitch handle. But I usually announce like 60 minutes. This one is only 30 minutes because I was like, I'm gonna stream now, let's do it. Or 80 minutes, or anyway. I usually announce my streams here first, but tomorrow's gonna be a really, really cool stream. Really cool stream. We're gonna be working on taking microcontrollers and some other components that I haven't shown that are on my computer. But we're gonna be making a, come on, turn on. Oh, maybe the battery's dead. We're gonna be making a controller for the Nintendo Switch, or at least we're going to try. So it should be really cool. I know nothing about hardware and electronics and shit, so it'll be a big learning experience for me. We'll be hopefully following some like blog posts that someone's doing, or that I found a blog post of. But it should be really cool, really fun. I'm not trying to hype it up too much because like maybe it'll just crash and burn and I'll just like suck for like 6 hours, but it should be cool. But yeah, hopefully you guys can tune in for that, and we'll be doing some fun electronic stuff. But I'm super excited for it. I think it'll be really cool. But yeah. Alright, let's go find someone to raid.